Right, sir. How do you handle an employee who consistently violates company's policies?
If you, the important word here is consistently. There are one thing we have to understand as entrepreneurs that you are who you are. They are who they are. You can't change people. It's not your job to save the world. It's your job to save the business. And like I always used to tell them, it's like we are six people in a boat, and the six people are required to be paddling the boat. And you notice there's one guy or girl who doesn't paddle, and the boat is being paddled by five people all the time. Now tell me, will you move as fast as if it was six people? No. So you address it once, address it second time, and by the third time you tell him, look, I think you should stay away. We'll think about it if you fit our structure, and if you don't, and you let them go. So that's just what it is. If someone consistently violates your program, means they are not interested in improving and they do not wish your company well. So cut them loose immediately. Because just a matter of time, they will start corrupting the others.
Right, the next question is how should I deal with short staffing problems?
With what?
Short staffing problems.
Well, every business has a glut. We call it a glut. Every line of business. And in a circle of business, we've known that between December and January is when you have staffing challenges, which is like what they call transfer windows. Some staffs travel, some go and check new jobs, some are a bit lazy to resume. So all those things. So what do? What you do is that by December you load up your staff. So let's say you have your team is composed of 14 staff. So by December you could get two backup staffs. That's just what it is. Then you train some of your staff to be able to man certain positions. For example, some of our pressers can read and write, so we picked out the ones that are doing excellent, and we've encouraged them to be able to do shop work. So let's say we have an emergency and we need someone that will be in the shop for 2 weeks. We redeploy people from the factory to go and stay temporarily, but not just redeploying. We pay them extra for wherever they go. You must encourage them. So that's how the only way. You can't stop, and you should never close your business because the staff didn't come. Don't ever close your outlet, because it means you're telling God that you had enough, so He shouldn't give you more. Under no circumstances should you close your business. Yeah. Yes.
The next question is what how do you deal with corruption among your staff, like a staff that steals or a staff that bring clothes from outside to wash for customers?
In the laundry business, one of the biggest challenges we have are such corruption and incompetence. You have people stealing your material. Most of the people in the laundry business, your washers, your pressers, are actually your competitor. They all do home wash. They all have their private customers that they work for. So you're going to have pilfering. So what you're going to do is access control. Things like your hanger, your nylon, your consumable starch. Put those things away where there is an access control. Not everybody can have access to them. That's on that. Now, what I'm trying to say is that you cannot control most of these things 100%. But it's your duty to reduce it to the barest minimum. We had an incident last week whereby a staff brought in a different POS for that. The way you do it is there is no justification for that. It's outright dismissal. Now, if the amount is up to a certain amount, you arrest the staff, hand it over to the law. That's what we do. But this one was about 18K, whatever. And many times you use it to teach the ones around the lesson that you do not tolerate it. I've seen a business that got folded up by staff. Everybody was the takers, everybody takes and goes. So it's you that will set those samples. You must set an example and be aware that, especially our culture, get rich scheme, people will sneak in clothes. So when we see a few people sneaking, we charge you, who they all know, you can't bring in clothes to wash. Many of them bring in their customers' clothes, come and wash in your premises. They'll use all your facility, your light, your water, your starch, your bleach, everything. So when you do that, for example, if we charge 2,000 naira per item and we'll catch you, like the one we catch you, we'll charge you 4,000 each of them. So that's what we do. That's if we do not sack you. And I repeat, some people just sack easily. Don't sack until they finish paying for what they owe. For example, someone damages someone's clothes and you're sacking the person. That means it's double shot for you. You take it, maybe the debt is 20,000, 50. They must finish paying from their salary, then you can now sack them or respectfully ask them to leave.
What are the processes of employing a staff?
Well, the process are stickers, affiliates, and agents. So I use agents. Sometimes I paste posters at certain places or I announce to my staff that I'm looking for this. I'm looking for a presser. If you know a good presser, I'll employ the person and I'll pay you whatever I pay the agent. So let's say the staff salary is 50,000. The staff that brought the person will get 25,000. I give them it. So they become like an agent for me. So that's just like the process. The people come in, we test them in that department. If you're coming for washer, we'll ask you, how do you wash suits? How do you dry clean a delicate clothes? From the way they talk, you know they're lying. A lot of them lie. They assume that as long as I can wash at home for my Sunday clothes, I can do a customer's own. But they're totally different processes. So if you're a presser as well, we'll take you to the table, we'll give you a native, give you 2 shirts and trousers, we'll see how you iron it. That depends on the level we'll put you. We can't start everybody the same. Some of them are 2/10, some are 6/10, some are 8/10. You know, so if you're 2/10 and you look like you can improve, we'll reduce your salary and employ you. And when you step up, we'll increase the salary. So those are just the ways that we employ. And with that, again, like I said, you check their looks, their demeanor, how far away they live from the office, so that they don't end up using all their money to pay for transport. So that's it today, guys. Thank you for everything. No time. Next week again, we'll take another. Today we took on staffing and all that. Please leave your messages down there. That's where we correlate our questions from. And we have a WhatsApp group. If you're interested, you can communicate with us down there. We'll add in an elite WhatsApp group where we share everything that has to do with laundry and business. Have a beautiful day.